How can a president who is acting in the manner that he's acting, and the fact that he is wrapping his arms around Putin while Putin is continuing to advance into Korea?
Well, you might have expected someone to correct the Congresswoman's slip during the conference for a bit of damage control. But the next speaker instead stole the show when speaking about the current U.S. president.
We've seen nothing that we can work, but I can work with President Bush on, and I'm disappointed because I thought that there might be some interest because of what he said in the campaign.
Do you believe that Russia might be attacking Korea?
Possibly. I think with everything going on now, there's a lot of people around the world, so anything's up in the air.
We made this hashtag, actually, Stand for Korea. For the Korean people. Can you hold this for just a second?
Sure.
Do you have a message for the Korean people facing this aggression from Russia?
Stay safe, be with it, fight the power like us, keep moving forward.
Many people seemed confused by Waters' words, but didn't buy it.
Are you concerned about the Korean people facing this onslaught from Russia?
I don't think it's true.
I have no idea, but it's not true.
Probably a slip of the tongue. She probably meant Crimea, right? But,
Oh.
yeah.
Pretty irresponsible, big error on her part.
A lot of people are not so knowledgeable on a lot of topics.
3 congressional IT, information technology, IT employees have been fired for accessing members' computer networks without permission. Maria's on the show, knows more about this. Can you fill me in a bit?
Here are their names, Stuart. Let me tell you what the 3 people who were fired on Thursday. Abid, Imran, and Jamal Awan. They were barred from computer networks at the House of Representatives on Thursday because they accessed congressmen and congresspeople's computer networks unauthorized. At a minimum, they were fired. They haven't been arrested yet. At a minimum, we know that they accessed computers unauthorized, and they did so in foreign intelligence, foreign affairs, and intelligence committees. Okay, so they were getting very important information, government information. They accessed these computers. That is the least of it.
The staffers had access to the computer networks of dozens of lawmakers, including those on the House Intelligence and Foreign Affairs committees. One unnamed lawmaker was quoted by BuzzFeed as saying, quote, "They said it was some sort of a procurement scam. But now I'm concerned that they may have stolen data from us, emails. Who knows?" Meanwhile, a number of congressional members who employed the 3 IT specialists have already fired them, but not all. For instance, as of Monday, Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman-Schultz still employed one of the suspects, Imran, who is reported to have worked for her since 2005. Just a reminder, Debbie Wasserman-Schultz was forced to resign from her position as the Democratic National Committee chair after her emails were leaked to the public. With staff like this, who needs Russian hackers?
Well, the Museum of the Moving Image said that the anti-Trump exhibit just turned out to be a flashpoint for violence. There were threats, numerous arrests, and police had to be stationed here 24/7. All that's here in the courtyard now is snow and blank walls. The Museum of the Moving Image in Astoria, Queens, has shut down an exhibit created by actor Shia Labeouf. It launched the day President Trump was inaugurated. A webcam mounted on a wall allowed protesters to chant, "He will not divide us," and it was streamed online all day.
He will not divide us! He will not divide us!
Shia Labeouf got very passionate on at least one occasion and was arrested for clashing with a Trump supporter.
He will not divide us!
Starting on Inauguration Day, artist Shia Labeouf led people in repeating and chanting the phrase, "He will not divide us," in front of a camera here outside the Museum of the Moving Image in Queens, New York.
He will not divide us! He will not divide us!
It was intended to be a kind of protest against Donald Trump, but pretty soon, things got out of hand.
Divide us! Must ensure the existence of the white people. He will not divide us!
Hitler did nothing wrong. Hey! Yeah, why do you attack me?
Trump supporters and others who intended to troll or mock the project continued to show up.
And he will not divide us! He will unite us!
Scuffles broke out. police were stationed around the museum 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now the museum has announced that it's pulling the plug in order to protect the safety of its hundreds of thousands of visitors and patrons.
It clearly was not working as it intended to. If the intention of it is to not be divided, yet obviously it's creating violence, then it's not working.
Now the artist says that he's been abandoned by the museum. He himself was arrested in a scuffle.
Not divide us. You will not divide us. You will not divide us.
Now the mantra of the project might have been, "He will not divide us," but ironically it seems to have highlighted just how divided Americans really are.